Hello everybody, here we are again, and the thing is that today I will not be able to speak aloud because my throat condition is really bad, really bad. But still I'll have to speak, I know. So I'll be speaking really slow, and then I wanna make sure that I'm audible or not. Today in the morning I couldn't come live, like I couldn't go live because of this thing only. I've taken some good steps to cure it, so it's like it will be cured soon, really soon. But unless it's cured, I'll have to wait. Until it's cured, I'll have to wait. It's too bad. I woke up in the early morning at around 5 o'clock, then I slept back because of the condition of my throat. It was hurting, and that is why. By the way, this is the 51st day of our 365 days challenge, and I have to learn everything in this 365 days challenge. Everything in the sense whatever, at least whatever things I have decided. By the way, this is the 51st day of I think I'm gonna be audible. Let me check the control panel things. Can't really speak really loud, otherwise it's gonna be really bad for my throat. I hope wow, it's bad. Let's make it 60 around, like this much. Alrighty, I hope the audio quality is gonna be even better than earlier. I just hope so. And what we'll be doing overall, this is the plan that we have. This is the plan. Like we usually give 3 hours to each subject. Today, as I just got late, so I will be just giving 2 hours to each. So ultimately, 1 hour is gonna be deducted from all the zones, or subtracted, deducted, whatever is ultimately subtracted from all the zones, because I have to cover the brainy thing first, and then I can go ahead. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay, I just need to clear my throat before I just speak anything else. Alright, let's continue from here on. And let's open VS Code. I'll just be speaking like this only. I hope I'm audible well enough. Okay, I just need to clear my throat before I just speak anything else. It's fine. By the way, I can just simply continue from here on. And yesterday we let's go through the Brainly application. Let's see how much we are able to do it. The thing is that even if we work less, that doesn't matter, but we have to work on that particular thing. Not working is a problem, working less is not a problem, right? So let's try to just get the things done. I have to open both of them, like I have to run the front end as well as the back end. So CD backend is gonna be here, and similarly CD not ALS, actually CD front end is going to be here, and npm runtime. Of course I'm using what I'm using React for that, and then over here again npm runtime. Sorry for it, at least for few days I have to bear it. Then I can just simply continue. Like I'll be okay after a few days, I'm damn sure about it. But till then I'll have to suffer. Localhost, that's gonna be 5173, and let's see. This is how it looks like right now. Let's give it 100 width. As for home, I will be just working on it, and let's go to the content section right now. /content, and this is how the things look right now. What is the next thing that I have to do? Okay, the next thing that I have to do, that was the sign up page that I was working yesterday. So I have to just make sure that I'm able to actually verify the user, whether the user is signed in or not. Let's keep it on the right side. I hope you guys are taking good care of your health. Mine is bad, really bad. So what we can do over here, it's working quite well. The thing is that I want to give it the blue border, blue shadow, and I think I'm not at the right place. So let's go to the auth page, and where is that? Sorry for it, really I have a sore throat, so at least for today bear it with me. Tomorrow onwards I'll be okay. And shadow, over here I'm just giving the shadow. How about making it a blue? Well, this is how it looks like. So blue shadow, that rather looks good. Or I can do one. Come on, yaar. It doesn't work as expected. Never mind. Let's keep it here. And I have to just move them like this. Okay. What can I do? I can make it 200 around, and let's see how it looks like. Well, this is good. So 200 shadow of blue color looks rather good then. And one more thing, when it comes to this Brainly applications, over here I have to give the same shadow. So let's go to the navbar. I'm already here, and whenever I'm giving navbar some shadow, duration, cursor, hover, text gray, navbar should be this. Okay, this is where I think shadow is small I am giving, and there is no shadow color, I think. Yeah, so let's give it shadow color as well. So shadow is going to be blue, and that's gonna be 200 around. Let's see how it's gonna be looking like. And I've got the shadow. I think I can make it 300. 300 it looks bad, so 200 was good enough. So this is how the application is looking right now. Overall, most of the things have blue shadows, and that is what I wanted. Alrighty, and what else I can do? The next thing that needs to be done over here, that is if I have sign up button, so I should be signing up. If I have login button, I should be logging in. Okay, the important thing that can be over here. I'm inside this auth page, and I'm getting my path. That is great. With the help of the path, I'm checking whether I'm signing up or not. And this is the auth page that I have. What else I can have over here? That's going to be sign up and login. Auth form. This is the auth page, and then I can have something called auth form. And inside that the things are gonna be there. So okay, let's create an auth form, by the way, and these things are extra, so the form is gonna be including both. So I will be having something like auth form. That's actually gonna be a page. So auth form, later I will be even formatting it better. For now, let's go like this. And the reason behind making the names like this, in Next.js we don't go with the names like this, it's just opposite. I'm naming them like this because most of the things have been named like this only, like app.tsx and all, and that is why I'm going with this particular format. By the way, the thing I can do over here, that's gonna be RAFCE, and let's get rid of this particular thing. What is the main goal of it? The main goal is to just simply keep the form over here. So from here, this is the section that I have related to auth form, so I'll simply cut it from here like this much, so that I have it in a different place altogether, rather than having it over here. And I'll paste it over here. I know I'll get many errors, I'll fix them, not a problem. First of all, it's saying that there is no input, that is right. So when it comes to input things, so instead of getting the input over here, so what is the use of even having this thing? That's right, what is the use of having this form? This particular auth page. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's control X, Z, whatever, and I can remove this particular thing from here as well. and the thing that I just want my form over here, not the whole thing. So let's collapse this one, let's collapse this one. I will just take the form from here and I will keep the form over there. So I can actually keep the form over here, Control V, and well, that's the problem. The problem is that this comment that I have, I can get rid of that. And now things look okay. One more thing, when I'm returning, so I have to return this particular form, and this is how it looks like. The another thing is that I have to pass this particular thing over there, so I can do one thing, that's gonna be auth form. Just wanna make this small components, and using them I wanna just get the things done. Is a signing up. By the way, this particular thing can be calculated over there as well, but if I'm passing it, so that's even not a bad thing. Should I calculate it there only, or do I need to pass it? I don't think I need to pass it. Let's not pass it at all. And what I'll be doing, I'll simply copy this much and cut this for sure from here, and I'll be using the same thing over there as well. By the way, instead of using the same thing, I can even pass it. That would rather be a better thing. So let's do one thing. This much I will be removing because of course I want to reuse the code. So I have is sign up over here, is signing up, and I will be just passing it as a prop, is signing up. And once I have passed it as a prop, I will be just getting this in props over here. So is signing up, I have to give it the type is going to be is signing up, and it's gonna be boolean, something like this. Once I got my is signing up, I'm already using that, and using that I'm just simply getting the things done over here. So pretty much interesting. Let's see. I'm still able to just go here and there. Well, yeah, I think it's working as expected. What is the next thing that I can do? This thing is done, this thing is done. The next thing is that with the help of this is signing up thing, I have to create a form. Great job. So getting a call right now, come on, just wait a minute, I'll be back.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. sees my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town.
Alright everybody, here we are. The thing is that I just got a call, so because of that thing I have to just be busy over there. Now I'm back, so let's continue from here on. And what I want over here is let's have a use state, and that's gonna be saying what auth payload, and then gonna be set auth payload, and yeah, let's have both the things in the same place. Use a state, and this will have what it will have. I have to check what all it will have. Okay, by the way, that's already mentioned here. So it will have name. Name is gonna be this, and it's gonna be having email. Email will be having this. It's gonna have password. Password will be having this, and it will have confirm password. By the way, I will not be using all confirm password. I will not be using all because for signing up I need different fields. For logging in I need different ones, but overall I will be able to select the values from them. So they are gonna be auth payloads for all, and then I'll see what happens. Okay, so this thing is done. The next thing is that whenever I click on them, so this is gonna be the handle. By the way, I had better give them the name. So on change, and it will be having something like handle change. Let's create that handle change, and then I'll take care of other things. So const handle change, and that's gonna be a function will take change event. Well, this is not how it's done. Okay, it should take a change event, handle change, change event here, and it will be on HTML input element, I think so. And once this thing is done, what will I be doing? First of all, I need to give it a name. So the name of this particular field is going to be on change is here. Name is going to be what? Name is going to be name, and it needs to have value as well. Of course, I don't have the value, but I will give it later. And what I can do over here, that's gonna be something like const. I'll be getting name, and I'll be getting the value from evented.target. Once I have this, what next can I do? I have to set this inside auth payload. So set auth payload over here. I get all the previous values. Once I get the previous values, I even have to return what? I have to return an object over there. So I will be returning this object. Inside that I will destructure the previous values, and once I destructure them, so I'll be saving the name as the key, and the value I will provide that. So this is the plan for now. And once this is done, by the way, and one more thing, this needs to have the value as well. So name is here, on change is here, it needs to have some kind of value. and the value is going to be auth payload and dot name. So this has the value right now. Let's do one thing, keep all these things like this much at the top and the remaining things at the bottom, like this, just for starting, like looking the things at proper. So text placeholder, class name, on change name, value name, can keep the name at the top as well. So this is how I'm just simply gonna be going on change class name value. Okay, so things are okay. So this much I've done with this. The same thing will be repeated for others as well. So I have this email and placeholder. Let's keep them at the top. Then I will have something called name. Again, that's the attribute, and the name is gonna be email this time. The thing is that I just wanna create one function, and with the help of that I wanna handle everything. So email is here, and then I can have something called on change. So come on change, whenever change happens, on play, on change I wanna handle change. So this is what function I'll be using. And as for the value, so the value is going to be set, not really set, actually auth payload dot email. So this is how it's gonna be going on. Ultimately both of them have the same kinds of structure. Same, I can go with the password, and let's go with that. I will have something called on change over here, and I will give it handle change. And the good thing is that we are using only one function in everywhere, and that function is actually that will be able to handle the things well. I can give it name. Name is going to be password this time. The input is here. I can give it value. Value is going to be auth payload dot password, something like this. So this is also done. Lastly, I have this. Let's move it upwards. I can give it the name. So name is gonna be this time confirm password. Let's make it like this because name is really important. If I give it space, will it be okay? Let's okay. Give it the space as well. That's not a big problem. And by the way, not really, it is a problem when it comes to confirm password. So I have the confirm password like this. That means I need to give the name like that only. So the confirm name cannot be anything. Name can be only the field name that I have. So name is gonna be confirm password, and what else? It will have something called on change, and on change it will take a function called handle change, and it will take value. Value will be auth payload dot confirm password. The thing is that then I have the submit button. Let's give it the type as well. Type is gonna be submit. The thing is that right now I will be handling both the things. I will be handling sign up as well. I will be handling login as well, and I will be using these auth payloads only. So this thing I have to keep in mind, because I will have all these values, but I will be using different values from them. When it comes to sign up, so I need all the values. When it comes to login, so I only need my name. I don't need my name, I just need my email. So I just need my email and password. So even let's correct this thing first of all. Auth payload, we are over here, and we are hiding some of the things. Okay. We are hiding this thing. When it comes to login, what do we need? Postman. So it's easy, like you can even conditionally you can get the values and you can use them, so that's not a big problem. Project management, cohort, week number 22 or something, not dry, 15 or something, barely by me. Over here if I go to user and sign up, so I need all these values for signing up, and I need only my email and password. Okay, so instead of hiding this, let's remove this particular thing from here. I was hiding the actual email. I actually hide the I have to hide the name. So this particular thing. So let's get rid of this like this, and let's use that particular condition. What is the problem? I don't need to do it that way. Let's use it like this. And one more thing, it will be using the another property, and that property is called input style or something, like just for the styling purpose, or like this. Come on here, can't I just move back forward? Yeah, so it's gonna be like input style. So it's just simply gonna be using input style, and this is the conditional classes that it's getting. Like if it is signing up, at that time it will be blocked. If it is not signing up, that means it is logging. At that time it should be hidden, because when I'm logging, at that time I just need my email and password and I just want to submit. As simple as that. So this thing is done, and submit is great, or should I say login? I don't know. Let's go to facebook.com or any website, that doesn't matter. Yeah, we get login here, we don't get submit. So even we can just change that thing conditionally. So let's do it. Get rid of this particular page. What I want, that when I'm signing up, I should be getting sign up over here, and when I'm logging, I should be getting logging over here. So what I can say that if is signing up, in that case just give me sign up, and in a proper way actually. So just give me sign up, and otherwise just give me login. Let's see. So right now I'm signing up, and then I can go here and I'm getting login, and text should be large actually, that's too small. So text is gonna be large. So this is how it looks like. Right now I'm signing up, then I'm logging in, and well, we do have some background color gradient background color. Whenever we hover over that simply shifts here and there, so that's okay. So this is how the plan is right now. What is the next thing? The next thing is that handle change is okay. I hope that I'm able to change the values, and whenever I click handle submit, at that time I have to print it. So let's try to do that, and I have to print auth payload. So let's click on sign up, any name and any email, password can be anything, confirm password can be anything. When I have to check this thing, so I have to make sure that I'm able to get the result. So let's go to console, let's make it a little, oh come on here, reload the page, can't really do anything. Okay, let's go to console right now, and what I want to do, that whenever I just enter the values, and the email is entered here, password is entered here, confirm password is entered here, if I click on sign up, I'm getting this result over here. So I have these values. Let's go to logging, email and those things are already there. Let's log in, and I'm getting that value. Reload the page. If I just enter my email, I need to fix one more thing, email and password, enter, and right now I'm not getting name, I'm not getting confirm password, but I'm getting email and password. Well, that's good. What else can we do over here? That else thing is, whenever I click on handle submit, at the end of the day I have to make them empty. That means what I have to do, set auth payload is going to be empty, and I will have all these values inside that, just empty values, something like this. So this is what I've done over here, mainly because when I sign up, I should not be getting those values in logging in. So if I sign up right now with all the values like this and this and this, if I click, they must be getting console log over here, they are here. And if I click go to logging, now I'm not getting those values. I can just enter the values again from my own side, and then I'm getting only those values that I entered over here. So that is what I wanted. What can I do next? The next thing is pretty simple. That is this is the time when I actually need to sign up. So let's get rid of this thing right here. And what I'll say, if is signing up, in that case of course I have to sign up, in else case I have to logging in. I have to log in, as simple as that. And these are the two conditions gonna be here, sign up here, and in else statement I have to log in here. Come on. Okay, let's talk about sign up. Anything else that we can do over here? We can actually create a hook. That hook simply takes the body and then signs up. Well, it doesn't really matter, we can just directly go on like this. So for this particular thing, for signing up and all, I will be using Axios. I'm using both, I'm using fetch as well as Axios. Over here I will be using Axios, and for the content thing I'm already using fetch over there. So let's do one thing, stop everything, and I'm already on the front end side, so I have to install Axios. So npm install Axios. Again, depends on you which library you wanna use, which package you wanna use. I wanna use both so that I'm in the habit of using them. It's not compulsory, it's just my choice over here because this is a learning project. npm run dev. So that's on. What I can do over here, first of all, I have to make it a sync function because of course I have to make a request to the database, not database but the backend. So this thing is done. And the next thing is that const response is gonna be await, and Axios is something that I will be installing. I'll be importing actually. So Axios is here. Axios dot what? I wanna sign up. So Axios dot post. What is going to be the URL? URL. I think that's I'll check it, confirm it. HTTP / local host. Again, I'm just hard coding it over here. This is even not a good thing. So what can I do? Let's first of all hard code it. 3000 /API / sign up over here. It's not a good thing to hard code the thing, so I will be even taking care of this particular thing over here. But before that, let's go to Postman and check the right URL. So it's 3000 API v1 users login. This is the right URL, so I will be using this one for signing up as well. So this is where it needs to be replaced. Let's replace this one as well. Okay, this thing is done. This should be users / sign up because I'll be signing up. There is one problem over here. The problem is simple, that I'm actually hard coding it right now, and that's not a good thing to do. So what I can do, pretty simple thing is going to create constants just right here in the source itself. So constants, inside constants I have something called constants .ts. This is a file that I have, but I will be even changing the name of this particular directory. So constants, I hope that's right. Okay, what will I be doing over here? First of all, I have two things over here, a backend URL and client URL, front-end URL. So const what you building .env, I can keep it inside .env, that is right too. I don't have .env file over here. I don't have .env file. I can do one thing. I'll be getting the things from the .env file, and then I'll be assigning them over here, and then from here I'll be using them. By the way, that is a good suggestion, using .env, and I'll be using inside this constant.ts itself. So backend URL, and that's gonna be process.e. Come on, yaar, don't I have .env? I think I haven't. I need to install that .env as well. So process.env. Why am I not able to get it on React? Will I have to install .env too? .env backend URL, or it will be HTTP localhost and 3000, as simple as that. I'll have to take care of this backend thing. Then this front-end URL. Will I need this thing over here, like front-end URL? Don't think so. Like backend URL is enough to have. The question is, I'll have to install the types. Okay, node types. Okay, so let's do it. Let's install the node types. Haven't I copied that? Never mind. npm install as a dev dependency. I will be installing at the rate types /node. Okay, let's see. This thing is done, and right now it should be resolved. And let's export it from here as well. So I'm exporting it. I'm exporting backend URL. First of all, I'm getting it from the env file if I have them there. Otherwise, I'm getting it from. I'm just giving the default value, and this should be fine. What I can do, I can actually create an env file over here, and that is created at the root level if I'm not wrong, and I do not have that yet. So can we .env over here? backend URL, and that's gonna be, this time let's make it again http://localhost, and that's gonna be 3000 around. How about making it 3001? I wanna check whether I get the right value or not. So I'm gonna make it 3002 for now. And you texted something. Can you tell about your project ideas? This is just a normal learning project, the Brainly application. Over here you can just simply save the links. So whatever links you get from, if you actually click on the content, nothing special, I don't think. Simple CRUD operation. Come on, let's stop. npm render. Okay. And over here, if you click on add content, so you will get model to enter your title, link. You can select the link type, and you can add the tags as well, like maybe YouTube is the tag, maybe Twitter is the tag, whatever that particular thing is related to. You can add the text, and then you can add once that adds it, that will be shown here. The thing is that after the things have been saved, you can even share those things. If I click on it, by the way, it will not get added. I have to work on the functionalities. Then I can click on the share. I will get the link, and I can just simply share this thing with the world. They will be able to see everything, whatever the links I have saved. As simple as that. So simple application, uses CRUD thing and all. Okay, so this thing is done. What is the next thing that I have to focus on? Let's go to the sign up page. Let's simply click on signing up. The thing is that I'm using React over here for the last time. Actually, next time onwards, everywhere I will be using Next.js. So this is my last time working with React, probably, for at least learning projects. Okay, thank you. You're most welcome. So what I can do over here, I have even said that the thing I want to do over here, that is to check whether I'm actually getting the value from .env file or not. So in order to do that, constants file I have, I'm simply exporting it from here, and inside this auth form I will be commenting this particular section, and I will be logging the value of clg backend URL that I'm actually getting from where? That I'm actually getting from constants. That's great. So let's try to do that. Whenever I sign up, even before that, let's directly get it at the top. Whenever I just reload the page, it should happen. So you not sent email password to backend. You not sent email password to backend. I will send it while signing up. I will do that. I'm actually working on that functionality, but before that I wanna make sure that I'm using the right. Okay, reference here, process is not defined. Wow. Don't we get process here in Next.js? I think if I want to get the value from the process, I need to install .env in Axios. I will do that. It is just I started working on this, then I thought that I should make it constant over here, and so I got busy doing that. I think I need to install .env. npm install.env. Let's see. I think there is the need for this particular thing. Once I have .env, am I still going to get the same? Come on, not that again. npm render. First of all, I wanna check whether I'm getting the value from the .env file or not. Reference error at this particular point. So I can do one thing. Where are the constants here? And how about import does this even work here? I'm not sure. env import .env. From .env .env.config. I'm not sure. Whatever I'm doing, this is just .env for checking purpose and all. I'm still getting that process question. Can we actually, how can we get the variables from .env from in React. Adding .env files to React project duplicate. This thing is gonna show me that. Process.env. It is just like that. What is the problem then? I'm using the same thing. .env file. We get the .env file using process only. Require .env config npm install 4 steps. Okay, and then keep it inside this, and then try to get that. As simple as that. So contents of .env. This. Import .env from .env. Require .env config. Will it work this way? I don't think it will work. I can do one more thing. Import .env/config. Will this work? Let's try this thing now, because this way was I used in Next.js and it worked. And reference error. Process.env is not defined. Process is not defined. This particular process is not defined here, but I'm getting it. Any idea as to what I'm facing? I did it used to last time, but never mind. Let's see. Why do I get process is not defined using in React? I have installed .env file, so that should not be problematic thing, and I have the types as well. Okay, it's gonna take time, I think. Meanwhile, if this is not defined, then I should be using this. The bigger question is CLG backend URL. Backend. Reload the page. Process is not defined over there itself. Interesting stuff. Okay. I think I must have got the result as well right now. You get reference because the process is a Node.js global, but React appearance in the browser when process don't exist. It typically shows up when some code use dependency reads process.env, but your build tool isn't transforming into browser. Yeah, that's right too. Common triggers using process.env in a white. That's what I'm doing. White imports meta even instead of dependency readme for Node.js assumption that references the process directly, which then executes in the browser. Fix. Replace process.env with import meta env and ensure that the variable is prefixed with white. Wow, didn't know this thing here. Import meta.env is the intended mechanism for third-party library hard because process.env common workaround define process.env in white configs in the reference doesn't cache. Define in white.config. White.config over here. How am I supposed to define that? Process.env is equal to this. Okay. If you truly need process.env in front-end code, define it at build time using your sockets define plugin environment web packs on migration guidance points to the process.env variable in the process.env not specific. Okay, so I can simply use this one for now. That is import.meta.env, then I should be getting that. Having said that, I'll have to have a white prefix. So let's try to use that first and try to get it, and then see what else we can do. Constants. Okay, one more thing. That's gonna be import.meta.env and then white backend URL. Haha, don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes it's good to just do that thing too. Well, I'm getting that. Well, it worked. Crazy thing. We have meta, import.meta.env. Great. I have to take care of my thought really well, because I have to speak all the day if I'm actually working on the projects. This is the first way. How can we actually define it inside that file? Inside where is that? How can we do this? Something really good that I just got to know about right now. We use import.env.meta. Import.meta.env. Let it just okay, it got process.env makes process exist a code so that that check won't crash. Makes process exist so code that code won't crash. Add it in your while configure top define which option lets you replace identifiers at the build time. White supports a config named white config.js. Okay, that's right. Before define process.env prevents the crash, but on any code that expects here value will still be defined. Ultimately, what it says that if you actually define it over here, it will not give you the error. It will not crash. But at the end of the day, you cannot get the value from there. So you will have to even make it like this: process.env.node.env is equal to json.stringify.mode. Okay, we don't really need to do it that much, but yeah, that is just for avoiding the error and all. That's fine. So I've done it this much, and this is good enough. I can just simply go ahead. I'm using import.meta.env. One more thing, I should be just copying and pasting the thing in my notes, because this was something I didn't know, or maybe I forgot. I just used it someday and then. कितना याद रहता है, किसको याद करें? Coding the code. Where do I have to go? Mainly this is the Brainly project. Let's go to React thing. I'm not even learning React right now. So, important topics, and over here I can say something related to React page. React/code like this. To get the environment variables in React. As simple as that. This thing is done. What is the next thing that we can do over here? Let's get rid of it, and not this. Let's keep it here and done. What is the next thing? Once I got this thing, let's go back to the auth form that I was working with, and over here what I even before that, where is that constant file that I created? This should be 3001. That was something that I was getting, right? For that thing I have to go there, and that was 3000. 3000. This is not expected actually. I'm still getting 3000. What should I be getting? Let's go to env file. I should be getting 3002. That I'm not getting. Okay, so am I not getting the value of this? Seriously? Let's check this thing out. env. Okay. Undefined. What the hell? Why is this giving me undefined? I thought it would work, but it's not working. How about just making it backend URL? Reload the page and it's still undefined. Let's go through the documentation that the thing it suggested me, and they were like import.meta.env instead. Okay, and then replace where with the import.meta.white.mywhere, and that's what I was doing. mywhere is gonna be something like backend URL. That's what I'm trying to do. Undefined. Great job. Question: why am I getting undefined over here when I actually have the backend URL over here? Why do I get undefined? And backend URL, let's copy it this much. Control C. And this one, it should be fine. Import and backend is undefined when white don't load that variables or didn't expose it at startup build time. Invite when we import env during dev are statically replaced at build time. So if value isn't present, it won't appear later. Okay. So make sure that the variable is exactly white backend URL. Only white prefixed variables are exposed to the client. Non-prefixed ones becomes undefined. Okay. Put it in one of white supported env root. Okay, env local and all. After hitting this, fully restart it. Okay. Add this to in. Oh my god, really? Do I have to add white over there too, like over here? White. Wow. Ha. Really? This is how things work. Never expected this thing. Never really actually. This is how we handle the things in React. This was a topic that got left behind code. This much. And file name is gonna be .env. And over here index.ts or something, any file that doesn't really matter. I can say constants.ts. So this is how we do the things. Great job by the way. At least right now I'm getting 3000 to port. And am I not getting that? Come on, you should go there. Let's check this thing out. And right now I'm getting the 3000 port. That is good. So it's working fine. Cross this right now, and let's make it 3000, because of course it is giving the right value, so I don't need to worry about it at all. So this thing is over, and the constant variables, get rid of this particular thing from here. I should be getting that. Auth form is here. Let's reload the page one more time. And over here I'm getting 3000, and if I make it 3004, where is the env file? If I actually make it 3000 whatever, any extra number, who cares? So let's reload the page. I'm already getting that, so that means that's definitely working fine. Let's cross this here. Let's make it, just keep it 3000 for now, should be enough. And cross this thing. Let's go to auth page, and once I'm inside this page, and now I have to just continue from here on. So instead of using this all, Control X, and it will be like backend URL that I'm getting slash this particular thing. So backend URL slash API v1 users sign up, and when I'm signing up, then what is the next thing? Next thing is something called data that I have to provide. What is the data going to be? When I'm signing up, So data is going to be the whole payload section. So auth payload, instead of destructuring it, I can directly provide it the auth payload value, and this much is done. What is the next thing that I have to provide? The next thing is something called configuration. So what is the configuration going to be here? I can give it headers, content type, and that's gonna be application/json. I hope I'm doing it the right way. Otherwise, of course, I will get the error, so I don't need to worry about that. Not only this, when I'm signing up, at that time I don't need to send the credentials. That is right. So this much is okay, and that should be fine. Once I got that, so from the response, what do we get? If we actually sign up, then what do we get from the response? CLG response. Okay, let's try this thing out right now. Mainly I'm gonna sign up right now, so reload the page. Everything's good. Enter the values, this email, this password. Oh, password needs to be the same, so it's gonna be like password 1234 and the same password 1234. Sign up. Okay, here we are. We got an error or what? Created, status created. Something's good. User registered successfully. Let's click on the configuration. This is the config that I got from there. Adapter data. Let's get rid of this. Don't need it. I have something called data over here. Inside data, I have message. I have status code success. I have my main data. And email sent successfully. Email is also sent. That is good stuff. And I have headers and all. That means I'm getting this. If I go to my data, data.data, request.data.data. Okay, that's good. I'm not getting course error. That means I have already defined the course related config in my backend. So let's go to source. Let's go to what? Let's go to environment variable. And over here, when it comes to so ultimately front-end base URL is http localhost 5173, and because of that thing, it is actually letting me just enter the backend. As simple as that. So that is done, and I'm getting the right response as well. The thing is that once I get the right response, what is the next thing that I have to do? First of all, let's go to pgadmin and check whether the pgadmin on my MongoDB. What am I using over here? I don't even know the backend that I'm using. Crazy stuff. Or I forgotten because I worked on it long time ago. So which backend database is being used over here? That's MongoDB URL. Okay, so let's open MongoDB Compass. MongoDB Compass, and that is the local things are being saved locally, right? MongoDB server they are not being saved locally. Rather, this is the URL. Control C. Never mind. I'll be using this one to just log in. Add a new connection. Over here, this is the thing, and connect it. Okay, so here we have something called Brainly database, and let's go to the users. So this is the user I just entered, right? Vipensingpatel1@gmail, then this, and that is it. And this one, so ultimately things are working fine. What is the next thing that I can do? Oh, the next thing, if there is any error, what do we get? Even before that, I get data, then I will get success, right? Data.success. So I have to just check this thing out. So what I want to do that once the request went successfully, then if the response dot if response dot data dot success success, if I get the response success, then I have to do, if that's not success, that means I got the error. And once I got the error, so what can I do? CLG error signing up. Hello Zohab, good to see you, brother, here. How are you doing? and if that is a success, then I'll say CLG user signed up successfully, as simple as that. So this thing is done right now. And one more thing, that if data response.data.success is true, that means I will get my data as well. Let's check this thing out. Console.log, and where was that value? Over here. Okay, so I get my success over here, and then I also get my data. So data.data, and inside that, so data.data.user is where I actually get my user. Nice job. And inside the user I get everything else. So I have to even save this value, set this. So over here I have nothing, and I created context with some time ago, like this is the one, and I have something called use contents. So I should be able to use contents, but before that I have to set the content. Okay, so I'm actually sending contents and set contents from here. That means then what is the use of using contents? If I'm actually sending the content from here, that means I should be able to get that, right? But that's not like that. If I actually want to get the values, I will actually use, I am just sending sending them from here, but that doesn't mean that I will be able to use them directly. That for that thing I will have to use context. I will provide the content over here, and then from here actually I will get those values. So I'm gonna be calling use contents. So let's do that. What I can do over here, const, ultimately if I want I can have both, that's not a big problem. So const, and that's gonna be equals to use contents, something like this. And from here I can get my contents, I can get my set contents. By the way, I just need set contents anyway, but yeah, it is possible to get it. But the problem is, bigger problem is, I don't have to get them here. Control Z, 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 anything else? Nothing else. This is the context provider, right? Yeah. So in the context provider, what are you getting? What are you doing? You are getting the contents. After all your unfinished projects are done, what will you do next? My unfinished projects are done. Still working on them. I have my Paytm project that is covered in the debug section, so I'm working on that. Yeah, within 3 to 4 days that will be done. These things are done. I'll be learning Next.js first of all properly. Already have a lot to do. This is not done actually. I'm still working on that. So localhost, again the problem is here that I'm just simply getting the values. When I'm getting the values, this is even not done yet. So let's do one thing first of all over here. Okay, this was something that I left in the middle, and I have to replace it with the right URL, and that will be like this much, and I will be using backend URL over here. Backend URL, I'll be importing it, so /contents, and inside this this is a which request. First of all, I'll be even mentioning that. So this is gonna be, method is going to be, come on, method is going to be get request, and headers, I don't need credentials. That's gonna be what are the options that I include. Okay, so I'm including the credentials over here. Remaining things are going to be done. Can you hear the BG music that we are hearing? What music are you hearing? I cannot hear. Should I remove the music or should I let that be there? I have added. That's gonna be. Should I remove the value? I cannot hear that. All the day, who would hear the music and then work? But yeah, that is just being played in the background. So this thing is done. Once I got the response, right? And once I got the response, then I'll check if response dot data dot what. I'm not really that even. const result is equal to response.json. I will have to even await it. Having said that, this is just the extra thing that I am doing. I can go with the Axios itself, but I'm using both, like Axios as well as fetch. So it is, how does this work? Like how it works, it's simply I'm using Axios, Axios what? OBS. So I'm using OBS, and here I have set this media source. I have two media sources over here, one media source, and this is for yeah, both these media sources are being played right now. Main media source is off, where many songs are being played, and this is the another media source that I have added. So I can add as many media sources as I want. And the magic, this is the one music right now that's being played right now, and the volume is 40 around. I can increase it, it will be higher. I can decrease it, it will be less. But overall, using OBS, you can choose what to display, what to play in the background and in the main screen. So result is here, and once I got my result, so what will I be getting from there? So if result that I got dot data dot success success, if that's equals to true, in that case I'll be doing something else. If that's false, I will be doing something else. By the way, do something, and similarly over here as well, do something. I'll be coming back to this and I will be getting it done, but right now the main focus is not on that, rather main focus is on signing up the user. So let's close this. Once I have closed this, let's even get rid of these constants not needed. Auth form, we are inside the auth form, and inside the auth form I have to get the values. So const, and I will be getting the values from use contents, and I will be get my contents and set contents. So let's get the set contents right now. Set contents. Once I got my set contents, what I have to do, as soon as what the hell, set contents, do I actually have to save the value? No. As soon as user signs up, oh my god, I need to create user provider as well or something. The thing is that whenever the user signs up, I get the user data. Ultimately, what all do I get in the response? I think I get the cookie directly in the response. That means if I actually get the cookie must have been saved here. Cookies and come on, 5173. Reload the page. Why don't you complete one project no matter how many days it takes and then move to the next one? Your approach is not right, like you are doing many things at once, and I bet you don't even remember what you are learning cause you are feeding your brain with so much stuff. Well, that is not the case. I actually remember quite well, like whatever I'm learning in such a way that I can just teach those things. So that is not the problem. Learning is something that's getting done quite well. But the thing is that one project, this Brainly project, is from the FullStack side, and that Paytm project that I got, that is from DevOps side. So two things from two different sides I'm getting. And the overall plan is that doesn't matter how many things you are covering. If you are giving 3 hours to one particular project, at least for me that is enough. And then I can give the remaining hours to another thing. Having said that, it's gonna take around barely 3 days, and then it will be over too. So not worried about anything. The main goal is that at least on a daily basis I'm giving one project 3 hours, then I'm switching to the next one after giving 3 hours. So 3 hours are enough to work on a project, and I want many things actually at the same time, so that my brain actually gets to know about many things through many projects. Because if it is about learning, so yeah, it's good to learn one thing at a time. But when it is about working on the things and knowing more and more how the things can work and how we can handle them and all. So for me, it's like some things I'm learning from the Brainly side, some things I'm learning from the Paytm side. Ultimately, same things are being used, the same formulas are being used, the same concept is there. So not a problematic thing. If I were learning, it would have been the problem. Right now, learning is kind of done. Full stack learning is done, so I'm not facing the issue. So what is the next thing that I can do? The thing is that what exactly am I sending from the backend? Whenever I sign up, I can make it email number 5. Can't I edit this properly? Let's make it email number 5. Let's sign up, and it should work fine. By the way, I should be getting the response, user registered successfully. I'm getting the cookie saved. That's great. And that means I'm simply sending the cookie from the front end side. Let's see back end side. How do you keep yourself motivated like many people quit after 3 days? The thing is that I do not have any other option. If I had some options, I would have quit. I quit many times in my past because I had the options over there. Right now I do not have. So either do or you are gone. By the way, if I just go to my services and the auth services, over here I'm just setting the cookie, and I'm actually setting the cookie. So whenever the response comes, at that time I'm sending the cookie as well. That means whenever the user signs up, no, the cookie gets saved only when the user logs in, not when the user signs up. That's right. So as the user has signed up, so I should just send a message only. That is it. So I can say ls let's install npm install react hot toast. I will be just what the hell? 404. Why not found? toast sigma boy. Don't know what why or not, but yeah, toast. And once I start understanding the things, it's like my life. So I'm not scared of doing the work. That is something. Even I'm okay with working all the day. Just that my health is good. That is it. I'm even ready to leave anything for it. So not a problem. So if the response.data.success, if the user logs in successfully, so I will be saying that user signed up successfully. I will be alerting them. I will giving a message as well. That's gonna be like alert user signed up successfully, something like that. And that is it. If there is any error, so alert again one more message, and that's gonna be error signing up the user. By the way, if there is any error, if you got success false, that means you will definitely get the error as well. I just hope so. Like from my backend side, whenever I just send any error, let's check that. Controller is here, and user controller is here. When I'm signing up, at that time I'm sending what? I'm sending a message, email, response. Is that done? What about Xcal drop loan? Yeah, that is done as much as I could. For making more changes in that, overall functionalities I have added. I have added the authentication. I have added a proper like diagrams and all. But if I want to make it even better, I have to learn about AI and all. So I will make that. But once I have learned Next.js and I have learned about Gen AI and all, then I will remake that. And at that time, I will be adding all the features over there. I have to remake that once. Overall, that's done. For now, at least. As for from the learning perspective, that is done. From the perspective of making it my own web app so that I can show to the people, that is yet to be made. So at the end I will be getting success. Okay, so no matter what, I will definitely be getting success. And if I get some errors, so even I have to take care of them. So whenever I'm getting the errors, like over here, as soon as I'm getting the errors, logging the values and all. Is it deployed? Nope, it's not deployed. I'm yet to learn about the things. Like I get stuck using Docker and all, how to deploy the things. So using this Paytm app that I'll work today. I hope within 3 to 4 days I will learn how to actually deploy the things properly. I know the overall way, but I get stuck. I get stuck with the Docker, how to actually send the variables and all, and I was unable to pull the Docker image from Docker Hub and then run it on my AC2 machine. That is where I actually got stuck. So I actually have to learn 12 still. So this thing is done. and if I'm actually sending any error, so let's go to inside utilities, and inside utilities I have my API error, and from here what I'm sending, from the API error I'm sending the success false, and I'm sending the message, I'm sending the errors. I can get the message, I can get the errors. Okay, that's great. I can log the errors, I can just do this stuff as well. What I can do over here, auth form, if that is false, in that case forget about error signing up. As for the message is going to be this, so alert response dot data dot message, something like this. I will be alerting it, and I will be logging the value of response dot data dot errors, something like this. Should be fine. And whenever the success happens, so at that time I have to even alert the value of response dot data dot message, because I will be sending message in both the times, both the cases, and that is it, nothing else. I can definitely get my user, and if there is any error, then in that case I have to handle it. So in else case I have to sign up over here, and in case if I get any error, then what happens? In case if I get some errors, so should I handle them separately or should I handle them at once? Login, let's handle them separately. So try catch log over here, and once this thing is done, then I will be getting the error. So CLG, I can say error dot what kind of error do we get? I even have to check this thing out. Need to know about the error, first of all this thing, and then I think I get the message as well. So first of all, let's say that error signing up the user, but later I'll even make it better. So this thing is done, then at least sign up section is done. I want to throw the error knowingly over here, so let's see how I can do that. How can I throw the error? The error can be thrown when the backend is down, as simple as that. So let's do that. First of all, let's try to sign up a user. Reload the page, just enter the name, this email is going to be this, password cannot be anything, password 1234, password 1234, inspect it, console it, and something like this, sign up. User registered successfully, please check your email for your account. Okay, thank you. Why am I not logging the value? And guess what, I'm alerting the things. I don't have to do that, rather after alerting it I have to print the value, but I'm not doing that. Amazing stuff. So CLG response dot data, let's even get this response dot data, and let's check this thing out again. Reload the page one more time. This any email, password is gonna be anything, and this thing also, confirm password is also gonna be anything. Let's sign up. I even have to use React post error signing up the user. Why? Access request failed with the status 400. Config request failed with access error. Okay, response. Okay, the thing is that I'm getting the error. So response dot data dot message, password must contain at least one number. Ha. Why are it 2026 goals? What are 2026 goals? सब खत्म कर देना है 2026 के बाद. ज़्यादा टेंशन न ले लर्निंग की. ऐसा रहे कि हाँ भाई मैंने सीख लिया ये मेन चीज़ें, then I can focus on actually doing the work production wise. Right now I'm busy learning the things. So in 2000, even before 2026 gets over, I have to get it done. Something like that. Password. I cannot spend my whole life just learning this stuff. So yeah, get it done. Whole year for learning. Not whole year, even before that it will be done. PASSWORD. PASSWORD. 1, 2, 3, 4. My goal is not like PWSWORD1034. If I hope just like the learning will be done before even 2026 gets over. There's high possibility of it, but let's see. I'll do my level best. User is here and I'm getting the message. Amazing job. What I can do over here, I would say you are 70% done with learning. Thank you very much. 30% is still remaining. 30% mainly projects are the ones. Thanks a lot, by the way, for that. Means a lot to me. I can say over here I have to error dot response dot data dot message. This is what we get in. What is the problem? Error is unknown. I know that. Let's make it unknown. Any problem as such? Error is unknown type. I know. What is the next thing that I have to give? If error is the instance of Axios, error. Yes, build great projects. That's where the most amazing, the most learning is. Yeah, definitely I will. What is the problem? Error dot response is possibly undefined. Okay. If and error dot response exists. In that case, I have to do this. Else, if that is a normal error, so alert, I have to alert this. And what else? CLG error dot response dot data dot errors, something like this. I will definitely be getting the errors for sure. Not sure about this particular thing. Let's check this thing out. Where did I get the error first? Top. Too many things. Okay, over here. So yeah, I will definitely get the error. I will get the message. I'll get the stack, and I'll get the error if there are any. And that is it. So data. Request not needed, headers not needed, data, this is the most important thing, configure, this is also not needed. So yeah, fine. So this is what I'll be getting. If there are any errors, I will be just simply printing them. And in else case, what is the else case over here? If that is just simply error, so I will get error dot message. So alert error dot message. Else if error instance of just error, this TypeScript is crazy. And then alert error dot message. In else case alert JSON dot stringify error. I don't know whether this is the perfect way to do it or not, but overall things I've done. Okay, I'll check it whether this is right or not, like this is the good way or not. So let's see what improvement I can make over here. Control C. Overall I try to handle the things, edge cases over here properly. Not even getting the error, but I hope I'm not missing something. If I'm missing something, I will make it better. What else? How can I make it better? Main improvements, access dot error instead of access. Oh really? Okay, great job. Main improvement, access dot error instead of instance of type, both success plus error payloads and centralized config based URL. Okay, safer handle error. Access errors can sometimes error dot response to request sent but no response, error dot sent or 3 error dot message to handling those branching gives clear UX and debugging in TypeScript. catching unknown and narrowing with the access. This is common and reliable. Okay, that's great. So far so good. Wow. Get access error message unknown. Then access is access, API error, give it the API error that you actually got. API error, that is my class name that I have created. Never mind, error. Server responded with this error dot response, return error, instance of error, then this, otherwise string, and then this. Okay, what I want over here is simple one thing. I don't want to add many things. I know that's good way to add, but overall I just want to have the bare minimum things. So what I can do, first of all, one thing I need to change here, there is access dot access error. This will take the error itself. That's what it was doing over there. Is access error, come on, not access error, is the access error, something like this. And then I will be doing this, and lastly I will not be doing any one of these things. Rather I will be returning what? I will be returning a message, and that sorry, I will be alerting. Why do I even need to return? I'll be alerting. What will I be alerting? The message is going to be error that I have if instance of capital error I mean class, in that case error dot message, otherwise let's stringify the error, something like this. Having said that, I don't need to use error or like alert over here, so let's use toaster. For using that I need to go to my layout. I don't have layout over here. This is React.js, so I can go to my main, not even here. I can go to my app over here, and I can go to my layout that I actually created, and just here I can use toaster, 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 and something like this. Now as I have the toaster, I can close this. I can go back to this and alert, control D toast dot success. Well, that's really bad. Success cannot be everywhere, so control D, and it should be error, and this should also be error. The only one success, and many things are error. Okay, I will not be logging the data. I don't need to log the data right now, and logging the data dot errors not needed. I mean, one message is enough for me. Once I got the message, I will know the things, and if that is an error, then I'm logging the message and errors. That's okay. Don't even need to do it actually, the errors thing. But okay, logging it, so logging it, and toast dot error. I can even remove this particular thing from here. If needed in future, I can do it. But overall, this is how I'm handling this edge case. So this thing is done. Let's try to sign up again with the new username. Even one more thing. Let's delete everything. Like empty the database, the whole database. How can I empty delete? And I can just reload the page right now. We've been saying this is the email. Password is just simply gonna be PASSWORD1234, and PASSWORD1234. Sign up. Request failed with the status 400. Password do not match. Okay, let's try it one more time. Password did not match. PASSWORD1234, and then PASSWORD1234. Sign up. Let's wait for a while. I need to have some kind of user registered successfully. Thank you, but I need some kind of design over here, dynamic thing. So what can I do? Let's go here, and what I want that const is loading, set is loading, and is equal to use state. By default it's gonna be false. Great job. What will I do now? As soon as I start signing up, set is loading is going to be true. As simple as that. and in catch if there is any error. Set loading is true, that's great. And then this happens. If there is any error, in that case I will simply say one thing, that is set is loading is gonna be false. And finally I will make set is loading false, something like this. Okay, this thing is good. Login section I will get it done soon. Once this much is okay, then what I can do, then over here, first of all I'm rendering the sign up things, I'm rendering the login things. Even after that I have to check. What do I have to check? I have to check that is loading. If true, then I have to say signing up. Well, this is gonna be crazy stuff because I'm having so many ternary operators, ternary conditional at the same time. Signing up, otherwise simple sign up, something like this. And same thing is gonna be here. I will cut it from here. I will have another ternary of conditional whatever I call it. Then that's gonna be is loading. If that's true, in that case I'll logging in, and otherwise this particular text. What I can do over here, that is logging in dot and then signing up dot, just this much. And I want to make it disabled, so I can say disabled is equal to is loading. If that's loading, it will be disabled. And I want to give it some design and all, so I'll have to cut it. Cut. So many classes. Cut. And let's get rid of this. And this thing, paste it here again. And this time let's give it some dynamic class as well. So what I'll check, first of all I'll check one thing, is loading. If it is true, in that case I have to give you some classes. What are those classes? First of all, if disabled is true, then bg color. What is the color of yours? By default you have blue color, right? No, not only blue color. Oh my god. Let's give it over there only where the classes have been mentioned. So it's saying that blue and cyan and blue. Whenever I hover over it, crazy stuff. What I can do, that how do the buttons look like right now? The button looks like this. And I can make it lighter. Yeah, making it lighter would be a better option. And how can that be happen? Let's give the design over here. What I want to say, that is the loading. If it is true, in that case I want to do something. What is that thing? That thing is simple, this. And I will cut this. I want to do two things now. What is the first thing? The first thing is that if loading is not true, then Control X and this, and again cut it from here. Cut. Come on, I have to cut you. Cut in the sense I have to remove them from there and paste them here. So this is done. And if loading is true, then I will say that from blue 300 to cyan 300. And not only that, I have to say one more thing. Cursor is gonna be copy, auto, grabbing, help, move, size. Is there no cursor type something? No drop, not allowed. So cursor is not going to be allowed over there. Let's simply check the design. Try to do it. Request failed with the status code full name is required. Wow. Why am I sending the request to the database? First of all, bro, what your life biggest regret? Hi, एक है. I have a regret in my life. Not because I did something, but something happened in my life. That is the regret I have. Uncaught promise type, can't read the properties, reading. Page number, contents provider. This is the, I'm getting this error. From where? I'm getting it from the use effect, contents provider. That's okay, I will fix it, that's not a big problem. What is the next thing that I have to focus on? I think that's the only error that I'm getting, right? Yeah, that's the error I'm getting from there, so I can fix that. And if I just simply click on it, I'm getting request failed status code this. I just hope that whenever I click on it, the request don't go to the backend side. Request failed with the status code 400, name is required. Let's check this particular thing right now. Before signing up over here, what is it? I think I told you once you asked, like you asked, like why do you just keep coding, something like that. So I told you that. Never mind, I'll tell you. Should I tell you right now or something? Chat contents, I don't need this over here, especially yo new guy in the chat. Hi. How are you? Good to see you guys. The thing is that before even signing up, before even giving it the payload, I want to check whether those values exist or not. If there are no values, then I will be just simply throwing an error. So what I wanna check over here, simple thing that if may know what are you making, bro, just making a simple CRUD operation website, bro, nothing special. A website where you can just save your links. Good to know that you are fine. And name, email, password and confirm password. If any one of them is empty, I have to do required. Is this required? Wow, how great am I? Required. Again, that's what I was thinking, that why is this getting submitted? Required. Required first of all this thing, and on top of that I will even be checking that over here if what is that, auth payload. So auth payload dot name, if not auth payload dot name or not auth payload dot let's do one thing, const name, just gonna be object, so name, email, password and confirm password. That's gonna be coming from auth payload. What will I do with this? I'll simply check it. Let's remove this. If not name, if not password, sorry, not email or not password or not confirm password, any one of those things, in that case I'll simply say that return. What do I have to return? I have to return nothing, simply this, and I have to toast dot error, all fields are required. By the way, this will never run because of course I have made them that, but it is just good to have this condition as well. I have made them required, so they are never, form is never gonna be even filled. So if I just click on this, it's saying that fill this form, so I will have to fill it anyhow, but okay, it's good to have that. Password 1234, password 1234, sign up, request failed, password do not match. Oh my god, am I so bad at writing the passwords, typing it all? Bipen Singh Patel, and this is gonna be the email, password is gonna be password just one, and then PASSWORD password, PASSWORD D1. Hope the passwords are right. Signing up, by the way, this is a good thing. and then user registered successfully, please check your email over. Well, it's working fine. Let's try to log in. For logging, I have to write the logic again. So far I have been writing the logic for the signing up things, and I sent the request to the backend. I got the response and all. I handled the error and all. Even the final catch block is here, so catch final. Okay, so I'm just getting these three things done. Let's talk about this login thing. What is the first thing that I'll need over here? First of all, I'll check two things, const, and those things are, if not email, even before that I had better just keep it at the top, that is already at the top. Copy it, Control C, Control V. Let's remove a name from here, because for logging I don't need the name. Let's remove this confirm password here, I don't even need this. And one more thing that I am gonna do over here, that whenever this particular handle submit runs, at that time, at last the values have been set to null, so that they don't get repeated. So this thing is the, what is the next thing? If not email or not password, simple, in that case I will simply say one thing, that I have to just simply return from here, and before that I will toast.error, and that's gonna be all fields are required, as simple as that. So this thing is done. After I have got all the fields, what is the next thing that I have to do? That's gonna be const response name password. Oh, I have cut it from here completely. Is that so? Sorry. Let's paste it here back. Instead of copying the things, I simply cut them from there. Okay, not a big deal. Let's keep it here again. And I need to just use a try catch block over here. At last I will be using finally as well, something like this. Let's start from here. Let's use some comments so that I don't get the errors unnecessary, and let's start from here. So when it comes to try block, before even that I'm gonna be using the same, okay, never mind, I will be writing it, try catch block. So const response is gonna be equals to await and axios dot post request dot backend URL slash API slash v1 slash users slash login, and that is it. I need to send somebody data. So data is gonna be what? Data is gonna be this time something new. This time I will only use my email and password. So email and password, not the whole data, and that is good. And then the configuration. For the configurations, I will be sending my headers, config, content type, That's simply gonna be application.json, application/json. Well, I had my ginger D to do right here. Do you know all the languages, or you are working with or you just vibe coding? Well, this is not vibe coding. I don't know all the languages either. I know JavaScript, TypeScript, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Node.js for making at least full stack project. I know that, and I'm learning Python too nowadays. So, though it is not a vibe coding, that doesn't even mean I know all the languages. I'm learning. Okay, let's continue. So I send the response. Once it will receive the response, then what I have to do next? I will check once I got the response, that if response.data.success, if the response is success, then I will do something. If that is not success, then that means that is false, of course. So I have to take care of that. If that is success, what will I say? Oh, one more thing. This time I will be getting the cookies, right? So I can say toast.success, and that's gonna be response.data.message. I will not add anything from my own side, rather I'm getting the message from there, and that's what I'm showing over here. And I can clg the user, so console.log toast. Not toast actually, just for checking purpose, response dot data. That should be enough. Data dot data. I'm just logging it so that I can just simply check the things. Same I want to do over here as well. Whenever I'm getting the response from there, and over here, toast, not toast, clg response dot data dot data. Oh bro, please reply. Oh, that's, I replied it. Didn't you hear that? I said I'm not vibe coding and all. Great iron mug दूध वाले ले लिए क्या? अरे ये कप, इसके अंदर मेरी जिंजर टी है. मैंने इसमें सिर्फ पानी में अदरक उबाला, अब अदरक पी रहा मैं क्योंकि मेरा गला खराब है. आज के बाद भाई ये भी हैबिट होने वाली है कि 1 कप अदरक चाय डेली. कह रहे ठंडी चाय है. दैट्स अनदर केस, बट फॉर मेकिंग माई थ्रॉट perform well, I'll have to have it. By the way, yeah, it's like Lota type something, but yeah, it is a cup. My mom had it, so I just got it from there. I'm just having water like ginger tea I can say, but again water that is boiled with ginger, that is it. Okay, this thing is done. What about here? If that is false, then I will say toast dot error, and that's gonna be response dot data dot message, as simple as that. And if I want, I can even message I am already sending. If I'm sending any error, then see elg response dot data dot errors, I can even enter that too. So this thing can be there as well. Let's console like actually log these values, would be better. Why not? I mean, if I can do that, so I should do that, right? Shouldn't I? Like here as well. This thing is done. GR8, what does that mean? Great. What a slang. Great job. I'm reading that GR8. GR8. Okay, over here, this much is done by the way. I will get the cookie set as well by default, and over here if there is any error, so if error even axios dot is axios error and error. Not only that, I will check whether error dot response exists or not. Response exists or not. In that case, what I will say, what next? Toast dot error. I will be getting the message from here. So error dot response dot data dot message, like this. And once this thing is done, then lastly I will be just simply saying toast dot error. Having said that, I will simply return it from here. Return it so that if this is the error, then let's not even return it. In else case I will have it. By the way, return was also a good option over there, but I can have an else statement, and then in that else statement I can say toast dot error. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Let's return it. Why not? Should be fine. Then toast dot error, and I'll check error instance of the error class. If that's the case, then I will be printing error dot message. Otherwise, I'll stringify it, and then I'll just simply print the info error. Streaming from where? I think you are from Bihar. क्या बात है? बिहार से मेरा दोस्त जरूर है, लेकिन मैं बिहार से नहीं हूँ अनफॉर्चुनेटली. मैं हूँ MP से, मध्य प्रदेश से. मेरा एक्सेंट बिहारी लग रहा है क्या? ग्रेट यार, मतलब मैंने बिहारी सीख ली. बिहारी लैंग्वेज में मैं बोल सकता हूँ. ये I want to. It would be great if I sound like that. Set is loading. That's gonna be false over here. And if there is an error, set is loading false again. Set is loading. By the way, even if there is an error, this will definitely run, right? So if I'm just simply setting is loading false over here, I think finally always run. In try catch block does finally block always run even if we are getting an error? No, the painting design people have much. पेंटिंग डिजाइन किधर है भाई? इधर वो रैक की बात कर रहे क्या? पता नहीं. Yes, the finally block is almost always executed whether or not an exception or error occurs in code. So simple easy peasy thing. If it actually runs forever, matlab not forever but always. So I can do one thing, that before starting this try catch block, I mean your background wall. Okay, got that. That's just the job of the painter. He tried to make it look better. True. Over here, so I'm setting it true over here. At the end of the day, in finally block, I'm setting it false. And done, and that's great. That means I can just simply remove it from here as well, not needed. Because at the end of the day, finally block is gonna run, and when that runs, it will automatically set that to false. So not a problem. So signing up is done, and in the else case, this thing is also done. So both the things are getting done. Let's see whether I'm able to log in or not. For login, I need to create a new account, really good one. That's gonna be a demo. What's your name? Memo. Huh? Oceans. What kind of name is this? That's the username, I guess. Let's make it brainly, then brainly@gmail.com, then password 123, then password 123. Signing up is done. Well, it's not done signing up right now, it's done now. Let's go to login, and you learn English through a course or just speaking with the flow to improve. First of all, I learned it from YouTube, and then I started speaking, and speaking is got better. By the way, I followed like all the famous teachers who are there on YouTube. So spoken English guru, Kanchan ma'am and all. So yeah, I learned from them only. Brainly, password, and even there is something called Persona Institute. Even I learned a lot from that particular channel as well. So there are many channels. I can't even remember the names of all those, but yeah, there are good people out there to reach. So login. Something is up. I'm not able to log in. Even when I click on login, or whenever I just sign up this particular like enter this, nothing happens. Okay, not a problem. Let's fix this. Login does not work. So whenever, let's check that thing, login thing. This form is submitted, right? Oh my god. Really? I cannot make them required. At least two things cannot be required. Two things are the ones. Okay, let's do one thing. Make them required conditionally. So they can be required if I'm signing up. They cannot be required if I'm not signing up. So when it comes to required, so I'll make it true. By the way, I hope I can make it true. Yeah. So what I want to do, that when I'm signing up, everything should be required. And when I'm logging, then things should not be required. So if sign up, let's remove this thing. Name, not signing up, not is signing up. What do I want over here? Ki, if I'm signing up, at that time it should be required. So signing up is true, that means I'm signing up. True means it will become false. Let's get rid of this. Okay, if signing up is equals to if signing up true, then it will be required. If signing up is false, it will not be required. So over here I need this, in the name section, and same thing is gonna be happen with the this thing as well. Is signing up. Whenever I'm signing up, it will be required, otherwise it will not be required. I hope it should work right now, so let's check it. brainly@gmail.com and password password 1234. Okay, invalid email or password. Okay, password 123, enter. User login successfully. Ultimately, yeah, it does work. The only problem we were facing that all the inputs were required, and because of that thing it was failing. So I just make them required conditionally. So whenever I'm logging in, at that time they are not required. Some people like name and confirm password is not required. Let's keep it aside. What is the next thing I can do? Because logging is done successfully, so I should be getting the token. And guess what? I'm not getting the token. Let's try to log in again. brainly@gmail.com and password 123. Login. Wow. I'm definitely sending the token from my backend side. Question is, why is the token not being saved here whenever I'm logging in? Token in cookies. If I actually try to log in from here, and I will provide brainly@gmail.com and password is gonna be password 123. Send the request. Logged in successfully. I'm getting this info and I'm getting the token. Okay, I'm getting the token over here. I'm getting the token in the cookie as well. That's the same token, E5A and E5A. The thing is that I must be getting the token in the response over here. So let's check this thing out. Token. I'm getting the token over here. The only problem is that the token is not getting saved over there. I want to have the token in the cookies. Well, I'm getting it here. It's completely up to me which one I want to use. But if I'm setting that from there, so it should be here. Remain things brainly, verified false, name brainly, role user, and things are okay. What is the missing thing? That I'm getting the token in my response. That is fine. What else I want? That the token should be saved in my cookies. That's not happening right now. Let's send it again. Brainly gmail.com. Password is gonna be password 123. User logged in successfully. Input, another input, button, done, and then form. So let's do it like this. Question is simple. When I'm logging in, when I send the request from the front end side, at that time I'm using access post and all. Content is this. Do I have to say credentials true? With the credentials, and that's gonna be what option will you take? True. Will it work? By the way, I don't think it should, and it has any role to play over here, but I can try it, like give it a try whether it works or not. So brainly@gmail.com and password is gonna be password 123. Logging in. Well, but worked. sorry. I thought it will not work. It does not have any role to play, but it has role to play. What I thought that initially, that if you want to send the cookies from your front end side, at that time this is used. But it turned out that are you working professional? No, I'm just a student. I'm just a learner, not even a student. I don't study in any college or university. So with credentials too, what does this job? It does two things. It sends the cookie from your front end to back end. It also gets the cookie from back end to front end. Let's even get to know about it more. So What does this do in Axios? How about you? What's your name, by the way? What do you do? What do you do? This like, what do you do? Kind of great one. I like this. Like, it's easy to say. What do you do? What do you do? Something like that. With credentials tells access to include credentials, mainly cookies plus other authentication related credentials when making cross-site requests. It has no effect on the same origin request. When enabled, the browser is allowed to send cookies along with the request and also accept or set cookies from the response on cross-origin calls. Wow! So it not only sends the cookie, you have your highest education 12th class. Never failed in any class, never failed even in college, but college dropout. And before failing, I dropped that. Before I could, yeah. So yeah, I'm 12th pass out. This is commonly used for cookie-based scenarios, CSIF rotation flows, where the backend relies on the cookies. That means it's used for sending the cookies to the backend as well as setting the cookie on the front end side got from response. I'm a student of like BCA. Well, you have a higher education than I have. You are my senior. Yes, mostly that's what it's for, with a couple improvements, important browser rules. What it enables, with the credentials true, the browser will include cookie on cross-origin requests, so your backend can read a session or cookies. Include cookie on cross-origin request, so your backend can read session cookies. That's right. It will also accept a set cookie from the response, so the browser can store and update the cookies. That's great. Important nuances. Cookies are stored by the browser, not set in React code. That's right. If the cookie is HTTP only, front-end JavaScript can't read. Front-end JavaScript can't read or manually set it, but the browser can still send it to automatically on later requests for cross-origin. This only works if backend course explicitly allows credentials and allows your exact front-end origin, not this. Okay, that's great. What you need? You usually need it when front-end and backend are on different origins that I have, a different domain on port, and auth is a cookie-based session JWT token for same origin request generally included automatically with credentials, mainly cross-origin thing. The thing is that I'm using both right now, but I don't have that much languages that you have it already. I just know Hindi and English, that's it. Bagheli. Really good at speaking Bagheli. I know 3 languages. Bagheli means simply say the things directly without any respect and all. That is the language I know too. Well, you may use Imarina too for better response. Imarina too for better response. Imarina, what is Imarina? Imarina, sorry, Marina. .ai. What a fool I am. Sorry. Imarina.ai. Okay, this is the one. Marina. Okay. What it does, by the way, thank you for it. Yeah. Find the best AI for you. Security verification. I am a human being. Compare answers across top AI models. Share your feedback. Wow, like LM Arena. Yeah, Arena means war, like something like that. I'm not quite sure what the meaning, but I've heard this word a lot. So what can you? What does with credentials to do in Axios? Let's see. Agree what it can do. Start new chat session. Okay, what it does, it gives me the result from many side by side direct chat. It's generating right now. I have Perplexity, and over there I have many. Like over here I have ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, Grok, Kimi, Crowd, Sonnet, Sonar. I have these models to use. I just use them. Sometimes I just simply use the best one, but yeah, I have these models to select from here. Bill, you can use all the best LLMs here without even a subscription. Wow, I got a Perplexity subscription for free. Airtel is providing this, so I got it for free anyway. By the way, it can be the best thing. This one, left is better. It's wow, it's like a game. In short, through all of the, let's read it first of all. Well, bad. Close this. In short, allows the browser to collapse this or reload, make it zoom in, and then option. Okay, this thing. Got that. They are limited use in Perplexity. They are a limited use in Perplexity. No, here you get unlimited actually. I have the subscription, pro subscription. I got the subscription of Perplexity for free using Airtel SIM. So if you have Airtel SIM, or anybody in your family or in friends, they have Airtel SIM. In Airtel SIM, we get the coupon code in Airtel app. You can get the coupon code and avail the subscription for free. Something like that. By the way, thanks a lot for this one. I didn't know it. I had better just know more about this thing. I will be just bookmarking it for now, so that I can go through it later. This is the URL. It is LM. Okay, arena. Got that? Thanks. Means a lot. So this thing is done. What is the next thing that I have to do? The next thing is that as soon as the user is signed, first of all, whenever the user signs up, the user needs to be navigated to. What's wrong with the light today? Just a minute, I'll be back. Something's wrong with the light. Hello, here we are. The thing is that we have fault light over here. But their performance is limited due to they are only there for reasoning and web scraping as the main purposes. Always use the incognito tab to use this, as it has a limited use, like 5 messages only in one session. Then you have to refresh the state. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know about this. I will definitely keep that particular thing in mind. Let's let's go to React router. It's already 2 hours and 12 minutes. That means now I should just start learning working with the Paytm app and all. Navigating, nav link is here. Then I have something called navigate. So navigate, I can use it anywhere. Okay, use navigate from React router. So what I'll be, this is the last thing that I'm doing in this particular section when it comes to signing up. And if let's talk about the signing up. First of all, I will be use navigate over here. So const that's gonna be navigate is equal to use navigate, something like this. And as I got this, where am I getting this from? Contents, huge contents not needed. Access error not needed, access not error. Let's get rid of these things from here at least. So this thing is done. Once I got this navigate, so if sign up succeeds, if sign up is successful, at that time what I'll be doing, that I'll be navigating it. So navigate, I'll be navigating it to slash login, something like this. And this thing is done. And if logging succeeds, so then do you have a PC or laptop? I have both. Laptop is just normal second-hand laptop I just got from my friend for just 15,000 around. Yeah, that is just a normal laptop. But yeah, I do have a PC that can handle anything. Handle anything in the sense I don't get any issue running the programs as just that. Over here I can just simply navigate, and I can say navigate is going to be slash content this time. And let's try this last thing out, whether it works as expected or not, and remaining things are gonna be done tomorrow. Reload the page. First of all, I want to sign up, so let's even delete everything from here, database side. Find everything, delete everything, delete 3 documents, delete 3 documents. Okay. First one is gonna be demo, and demo @gmail.com. Password is gonna be password PASSWORD, password 123. Just a minute, I'll be checking the link out too. Just give me a second. Password 123. Sign up the page, signing up, and automatically I should be navigated to login. Here we are, and that's amazing thing. Then demo @gmail.com, then slash password 123, login, and here we are directly in the content page. So things are slowly getting connected to each other, and it's gonna be great. Latest and best one for Next.js. Thank you. Should I learn TypeScript or JS is or JS enough? I think to learn Next.js. Next.js you can learn using just JavaScript itself, but if you know JavaScript already, you can go with you can learn Next.js too. And if you want to learn the TypeScript too, so you can learn the TypeScript. But TypeScript is not compulsory for JS. You can learn Next.js without TypeScript. By the way, I'm learning Next.js with TypeScript, so I'll have to check that. Can we? I think I haven't faced anything as such. Yeah, Next.js, because Next.js uses JavaScript. TypeScript simply adds the types on top of that. So yeah, you can learn Next.js for yourself without even learning TypeScript. TypeScript is just all about types and all. This is everything A to Z. Thank you very much for the link. Let me open it on my laptop. Of course, I'm opening it. Next.js 16 full stack course, and the duration. Just a sec.
Everything that is
8 hours long course. Thanks a lot. I'll bookmark it for sure. Zohab. You help me a lot, really a lot, more than anyone can ask for. This is everything A to Z. Thanks a lot for that. Well before me only. Well before me only. What does that mean? Do you have a PC or laptop? Then you said well before me only. What does this mean? I didn't get the message meaning. I guess the top comment in this video is okay. I guess the top comment in this video is mine. Okay, I don't know. Thanks a lot for the comments, by the way. means a lot. Okay, so this much is done. And what else I can just continue from here on? I can just open the sidebar using this, and then I can just get the things done from here. I can just add the content, I can close it as well. Yeah, log out, theme, share, many things are yet to be done. The thing is that I don't really have, I just had 2 hours because I started late. Usually I give 3 hours to the projects, I just give 2 hours because now of course I have to switch to something else. I have to take care of my health so that I am actually able to give as much time as I want. Because of health issue, I just couldn't be live in the morning. So that thing I need to keep in mind. I'll be back within 10 minutes or something. It's time to just simply call it right now. Thanks a lot everybody, it means a lot. I'll be back like in 12:07. So yeah, by 12:20 or something I'll be back again, and then I will start working on that Paytm app that I using working on that. I will learn how to deploy the things and all. So this is how it's gonna be going on. For now, thanks a lot. Take care, Zohab and Memotions. Take care, keep up the good work. And Soul Goblin. Great usernames you guys have. Even I take time to just pronounce them. Never mind, keep up the